Emily has been very instrumental in keeping me in good health. I'm a person who suffers from chronic pain. I had a horseback riding accident when I was a teenager, and most recently we had a car accident which caused a lot of havoc in my body. And I have to say, I used to get all locked up. My back was a problem. Sometimes I couldn't get out of bed or barely get out of bed. And since I've been seeing Emily, I've not had one of those incidences. So it's really interesting how she's able to take those weak parts of my body and make my nervous system realize that they're there and work together, because I truly believe that that's why I'm not having problems anymore. I really think that she's been amazing in my life, and she's just a really nice person.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Emily.
Can you share with me a little bit about your MAT experience so far?
Sure. So I am 7.5 months pregnant, and very early in my first trimester, I had a very minor car accident, but my pelvis was affected, and as my pregnancy progressed and I became more unstable, I found it harder and harder to do the things I really enjoy, so to exercise regularly, and then also what really brought me here is I couldn't sleep anymore because I couldn't roll over in bed. So Emily's helped me kind of turn those muscles back on that I couldn't get to fire on my own so that I'm stable enough to sleep. So I've appreciated that.
Thank you. So Jim, can you tell me what brought you in to see me for MAT?
Well, I was an avid tennis player and developed problems in my lower back and hip. I went through a number of different treatments and plans, and it went as far as back surgery, and I was not getting better. So I had a chronic problem for 2.5 years. I was recommended by somebody for Emily, and coincidentally, we'd worked together in the past on my tennis elbow, and it was successful. So I've come to MAT, and I am now back to playing tennis 3 times a week. I feel good, and now I'm coming almost as a preventative. It's I want to get on top of problems before they become chronic or acute.
So Tracy, can you tell me a little bit about your experience with MAT and what brought you to see me to come and see me for MAT?
Sure. Well, I never heard of MAT before, and it was recommended from my chiropractor. And so I came and visited Emily, and she explained the whole MAT concept. And so within the first session, I could tell, I could see the changes. Why I went there and what I needed to get fixed or what I wanted to resolve is some issues I had after having gone through pregnancy and delivering, having a natural delivery with my child. I had some very bad back issue, lower back issues, hip issues, sacrum issues, and those muscles were just not healthy anymore after carrying a baby. So after coming here now for many, many months and working on my assignments after every time, I noticed the strength, and I know what I can feel when a certain part of my body feels off, and I can kind of come in and get rebalanced, and I leave here just feeling kind of balanced on both sides of my body, and always work toward that back getting better so we can move forward and have a second baby is the overall goal. So MAT has been a unique experience. It's a great experience, and I would recommend it to anyone.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Andrea. Can you tell me a little bit about what your experience has been like with MAT so far?
Sure. So my first experience was I came in just to try it out, but I also had an old biceps tendon injury, and I came into the session with having lots of pain and very little movement, and left with full range of motion and no pain after just one session. And I think even more important, this is Taryn, even more important is, as a chiropractor, the clients that we see together concurrently, I've noticed a huge change in them after starting MAT as well, is that they're able to hold their adjustments longer. We were able to stabilize the spinal muscles a lot better, and overall they're getting results faster when we do care together, which has been great for my practice as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Tim, what would you say you've noticed so far with the MAT sessions we've done?
Well, I think the first thing that I notice is that I have a repetitive kind of job, and finding which muscles weren't working and activating them and getting those going and working seems to have reduced my pain from this repetitive motion thing. And all in all, it's just made my life a lot better because my pain's not always, throbbing in my shoulder. So I think all of that to Emily.
How has MAT impacted your health?
Well, being both a nurse and having a lot of arthritis in my upper shoulders and my upper spine, movement of moving patients throughout the day is really difficult for me. And when I started coming to Emily, she was able to free up a lot of that movement for me. Arthritis pain has really decreased quite a bit, and it's just helped me function better on a daily level.